Today, for the first time in the history of our show, we're having a very, very important guest, the writer of the writers, whose book has done the biggest success of all time, with a staggering sales record of more than 5 billion copies. Let's give a round of applause to the all-knowing, all-good, all-loving, and all-powerful Yahweh, the God of the Bible, the God of war, Mr. God. It is a big favor you're doing us mankind today. How does it feel to be down here on Earth?
Well, when I saw your invitation, I was like, why not? As I had some free times in heaven after the creation, I had that great idea to make my people give of my holy word. So I chose a handful of them and inspired them with my word. So here you have it, the Bible.
Of course. So I have more than 7,000 people watching us right now who believe that your book is no banger, that it has so many contradictions in it. They even think that you were on Zaza when you wrote it. That's exactly why I insisted to have you with us today, so you can clarify that. But you must have already known that, right?
Well, no, son. I have just gotten here. I had no idea until you tell me.
That's a good one, huh? That's a good one. That's funny. You all know him, Mr. God, so obviously you knew, right?
That was a good one. That was a good one. Of course, I know everything. Yeah, I'm all knowing.
Well, what would you like to say to them before we start?
Well, to all the people watching this, my book is all true and has no contradictions. I know that because it is my word, and if there was to be any contradictions, I would deal it hell for good and send everyone to paradise.
Well, that's no big deal for the Almighty. How about we start now?
Oh yeah, go ahead, son. I'm ready.
Alright, Mr. God. So, from your theory, you are the father of every living person on earth.
Yeah, exactly.
And we are all brothers and sisters. Which brings up my question number one. What do you think about incest?
Well, that's an interesting question. As I said it in Leviticus and Deuteronomy, if a man marries his sister, the daughter of either his father or his mother, and they have sexual relations, it's a disgrace. They are to be publicly removed from their people. He has dishonored his sister and he will be held responsible. Yeah. Cursed is everyone who sleeps with his sister, the daughter of his father or his mother.
But Mr. God, what about Abraham and Sarah?
Those two. Yeah, they made a great couple. One of the greatest of all time. I personally blessed them and made them have plenty of kids together. That was a good couple.
But Mr. God, they are siblings.
Huh?
Yeah, Sarah is Abraham's sister. You knew that, right?
Oh, she's his sister. She's his sister. You know, sometimes I be a little, you know.
Oh, okay. So cursed is everyone who sleeps with his sister, but blessed is Abraham who slept with his, had kids, and got married. Is that it?
Get some water here.
Yeah, go ahead. What about this tragedy in Egypt with the Pharaoh? How did this escalate so bad?
Oh, in Egypt, I had to intervene. I have indeed seen the misery of my people. I have heard them crying out because of the slave drivers, and I was concerned about their suffering, so I had to come down and rescue them. So I made a mockery out of the Egyptians.
It's interesting how you say the Israelites are your people. What about the others?
Well, they're also my people. Everyone is my people. I just cannot stand seeing a group of them enslaving another, reducing them to their property. Not under my watch. Everyone is equal.
Well, it sounds like you do not get along with slavery, Mr. God.
Well, of course not. That's why I came down to rescue them. I couldn't stand their living conditions any longer.
This is getting a little embarrassing. But Mr. God, in Peter chapter 2, you said, "Slaves, in reverent fear to God, submit yourself to your masters, not only to those who are good and considerate, but also to those who are harsh."
I said that.
Sure, it is written there, black on white.
I'm gonna need to have a discussion with Peter. He must have just misunderstood my word.
But it's not only Peter. You said the same thing in Ephesians 2. See? Slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear, and with sincerity of heart, just as you would obey Christ.
If I really said that, the Holy Spirit will help you understand it.
The Holy what?
Yeah, he's been doing a pretty good job at this, making people understand. But I do not allow any master to be their slave. I mean, they're serving friends, for everyone is equal.
But in Exodus 21, you clearly said that they can beat their slaves as long as they don't die after 1 day or 2.
Can you turn on the AC? It's a little hot in here.
But the AC is on, Mr. God.
It's on. Okay.
Anyway, So why did you harden the Pharaoh's heart and provoke the fifth plague? I'm really concerned about this.
Well, as I said in my book, I just wanted to show off my power to the Egyptians. What a better idea than killing all their animals.
So you really killed all of them just for show off?
Yeah, till the last one. And that was majestic, eh? He understood that he had no other choice than to let my people go. I mean, the Israelite go. Everyone is my people. And I even warned them. I told them, if you refuse to let my people go and continue to hold them back, my hand will bring a terrible plague on your livestock in the field, on your horses, donkeys and camels, and on your cattle, sheep and goats. But they did not listen.
Sure, I saw that. But why did you harden his heart another time, even after you let your people go?
The show was not over yet. They had to see the rest of my miracles. So I made them take 600 of the horses, and they chased the Israelite.
But I thought that you have just killed them all, till the last one, right?
Oh, I said that.
Yeah, you said that. It is written in your book. See? And the next day the Lord did it. All the livestock of the Egyptians died, but not one of the animal belonging to the Israelites died. And then here you say, the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, so that he pursued the Israelites. He took 600 of the best chariots, along with all the other chariots of Egypt, with officers over all of them. So how can that be if you have just killed all their animals, including their horses? What did they ride those chariots with?
You son are a good reader. You got eyes. I'll have to have a discussion with Moses on that. Meanwhile, the Holy Spirit will investigate that. Okay.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Forget it. Fine. My next question for you, Mr. God, is, can you be seen by humans? I mean, has any human ever seen you? This podcast doesn't count, of course.
Oh, obviously not. I said it clearly in John 1:18. No one has ever seen God. Has ever seen me, but the unique one who is himself God.
But in Genesis chapter 18, you visited Abraham near the great trees of Mamre while he was sitting at the entrance of his tent. He offered you refreshment. Do you remember?
Oh, sure. We had a great time that day. And as we're talking about this, I remember I also visited Moses in Exodus chapter 33. Inside the tent, we spoke face to face as one speaks to a friend. Yeah.
But you just said that no one could see you.
I said that.
Of course you said it. Do you want me to show you the verses? Here they are. No one has ever seen God, but the unique one who is himself God. And then here, the Lord appeared to Abraham near the great trees of Mamre while he was sitting at the entrance of his tent. And in Exodus chapter 33, you even spoke to Moses face to face as one speaks to a friend. How do you explain this mess? So, no one can see you, but Abraham saw you? And to make it even worse, in Genesis chapter 32, Jacob wrestled with you. Not only Jacob saw you, but he wrestled with you, and he even overpowered you? The fuck is going on in this book, Mr. God? You're overpowered by a man? Weren't you supposed to be all-powerful? Come on.
I said that. There's gotta be an explanation to that. You know what? How about to book you a session with my Holy Spirit, son? Maybe it helps you understand better.
Your Holy Spirit?
He's been doing a pretty good job at this, making people understand this book.
Your book is a real mess, huh? And you didn't even know that. And talking about knowledge, are you really all-knowing? Do you really know everything?
Well, of course, I am God, and there is none like me. I make known the end from the beginning, from ancient times what is still to come. My eyes are everywhere, keeping watch on the wicked and on the good. I am all-knowing.
So obviously you already know what question I'm about to ask you, right?
Oh, well, of course. You're about to ask me about my, ask it, son. Suit yourself. I don't want to show my omniscience online. Just ask it.
Oh, really? Alright, fine, forget it. So tell me, what happened exactly at Sodom and Gomorrah, and why it happened?
Oh, those people, they really pissed me off. So I had to make an example of them. The outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah was so great, and their sin so grievous, that I had to go down and see if what they have done is as bad as the outcry that has reached me. If not, I had to know. So I talked to Abraham about it, and we agreed that if I find at least 10 righteous people down there, I would spare the city.
So you had to go down in order to know?
Well, of course, that's why I came down. I couldn't know anything from up there.
But you are all-knowing. You just said that your eyes are in all places watching evil.
I said that.
What the you gotta be kidding me. Of course you said it. Seems like you didn't even know how many righteous people were down there. How can you know everything and not know certain things? How does that even make sense?
Cut it up, son. Cut it up. But yeah. Cut this part. Cut this part.
What?
Son.
This
Cut
part? No, I'm gonna have to cut it all because not a single thing you said there makes sense. God damn it. We're going back to it.
But yeah, next question. Is it okay to punish or condemn a child just because their parents sinned, did not love you, or did not serve you?
Oh, this is unjust and unworthy of a God. And I also said it in Ezekiel 18. The person who sins is the person who will die. The child will not be punished for the parent's sins, and the parent will not be punished for the child's sins. Righteous people will be rewarded for their unrighteous behavior, and wicked people will be punished for their unwickedness. How could I punish a child who did nothing wrong? Oh.
So tell us, who exactly wrote Deuteronomy 5 verse 9? Is it you? Is it your word?
Oh, Deuteronomy 5 verse 9. Well, if it is in the Bible, it is my word. It is me. What does it say?
Well, there you say, I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, punishing the children for the sin of the parents to the third and fourth generation of those who hate me.
Holy Spirit, I really wrote that?
Jesus Christ.
Like, I wrote that?
Did you really write that book? Yeah, let's be for real. Let's be for real. How do you explain this mess?
So now about we take a 5-minute break because I just remember I had a meeting with the devil at this exact time, so I need to call Gabriel. He's gonna be receiving him from me since I'm not in heaven right
With
now.
who? The devil. So you're about to team up to torture someone else than Job this time? You know what? Never mind. Why do you seem to take pleasure in torture and sacrifice so bad?
Torture and sacrifice? What makes you say that, son?
Well, because you once asked Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac for you.
Oh, that was just a test. I clearly said it in Leviticus and Deuteronomy. Do not give any of your children to be sacrificed, for you must not profane the name of your God. I am the Lord. You must not worship the Lord your God the way the other nations worship their gods, for they perform for their gods every detestable act that the Lord hates. They even burn their sons and daughters as sacrifices to their gods. This is pure evil.
Oh my goodness. Exodus 13. Isn't it you who wrote it?
Exodus 13. Well, if it is in the Bible, it is my word. What does it say, son?
Well, in Exodus, you said to Moses to dedicate to you every firstborn among the Israelites. The first offspring to be born of both humans and animals belongs to you.
What the fuck? I said that?
Jesus Christ.
Like, I really said that?
Of course you said it. And in the same Leviticus 27 verses 28 to 29, you even said any person or animal set apart for you cannot be sold back and must be put to death.
Holy Spirit, I really said that.
Seriously, Mr. God? You asked the poor people for their firstborns to be given to you as sacrifice so they can be put to death? I thought you were all good. But that's pure evil. And in that same book, you pretend that you hate sacrifice, that no one should practice it because it brings shames on your name. And in Jeremiah 32 verse 35, you even say, they sacrifice their sons and daughters to Molech. I have never commended such a horrible deed. It never even crossed my mind to comment such a thing. What an incredible evil. Did you write that?
So now about we took a break, huh?
Another break.
That might be good for you and for me too. We'll be back soon to it.
Alright, no problem. Go ahead. And yeah, we're coming back to it because I still got some more questions though.
One eternity later.
What the fuck? The Bible is so messy. Jesus Christ. I'm embarrassing myself today. God, yeah.
Yeah, son, I'm back. Yeah, what was the question again?
Will I be saved? Or am I worthy of salvation?
Ah, salvation. Your salvation is a gift, son. No human really deserves paradise, for you are all sinners. But I, in my grace, have made you gift of it, as I said it in Ephesians 2, verses 8 to 10. I saved you by my grace when you believe, and you can take credit for this. It is a gift from me. Salvation is not a reward for the good things you have done, so none of you can boast about it.
So our salvation is a gift from you?
Yeah, it's a gift.
So in the last day, you will purify everyone so they can be saved?
Oh no, son. There will be a judgment. You will be saved according to what you have done, depending if it's good or bad. As written in Matthew 16 verse 27, the last day the Son of Man will come with his angels in the glory of his Father, and he will judge all people according to their deeds.
Hold on, is salvation a gift from you or does it depend on your deeds? Because you just said in Ephesians, salvation is not a reward for the good things we've done, so none of us can boast about it.
Guess what, son? I just remember I need to call the Holy Spirit. Give me a second. Hold on.
Holy Spirit, hey, do you still have that potion we had?
Which one, my lord?
The one that makes people forget.
Oh, I'm afraid we are short of it, my lord.
Like what?
Remember, we have used all of it, making your people forget you flooded them.
God damn it, I'm fucked. Okay.
Yeah, my son, yeah. So, yeah, I'm back.
So tell me, is it a gift or a reward for your good actions?
So, how about I make a prayer for you, son? It might save you from the last tournament. What do you say?
Nah, thanks. Let's finish this podcast first. You know, I never realized how messy the Bible was until now. Why do you want to destroy the earth so bad? Why not just passively remove evil?
The earth won't be destroyed, son. Did you read Ecclesiastes 1 verse 4? Generations come, generations go, but the earth remains forever.
Jesus Christ. What about Isaiah 24 then?
Sounds like I'm gonna get ugly again. What does it say, son?
Well, it says, see, the Lord is going to lay waste the earth and devastate it. The earth will be completely laid waste and totally plundered.
So
You know what? It's okay. I got it. You don't even need to defend yourself anymore. We are not babies. We get it. Your book is a real mess. Nevertheless, I would like to know, did you really plan the future from the beginning to end?
Well, of course, from A to Z, everything is written from the beginning to end. Everything will pass just like I planned it. As I said in Isaiah 46 verse 11, I am God. What I said that I will bring about, what I have planned that I will do.
So you planned the disobedience of Adam and Eve?
No.
You mean you didn't know if you would eat the fruit?
No, I didn't.
But you planned it.
No, not this one.
So what did you plan exactly? The flood?
Not this one either. These are improvisations when I saw my people going astray.
So since the beginning you're improvising?
No, I have a plan.
Okay, so what did you plan?
Well, everything.
Even the disobedience of Lucifer?
No, sure. Yeah, what the f***? Shut this fucking
Mr. God, calm down. Come on, Mr. God. Calm down.
He needs some milk.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately Mr. God got pissed off again. Who knows what faith is gonna drop on us this time? Only God knows. That's funny. But yeah, your assumptions were right. As you can all see it, the Bible is entirely contradicted. There is nothing else I can say. Mr. God himself proved that. So, see you in the next video.